This is something, Steve, you got a wonderful experience with.
I did. I got to spend a day this spring on a tour of farms with a group called AFAN, and I had a blast because we visited a feedlot. We learned how the stuff grown. Well, we started at a corn farm. We learned how that stuff becomes the stuff that the cows eat, that becomes the stuff that we eat.
And it's something that a lot of us need to know, especially consumers.
Yeah.
You know, we want to know this stuff.
And I also visited a pork operation, and I was blown away because you could walk right up to this place and you would not know, how many hogs were in there. You always hear about, these hog farmers, they stink, they smell, they whatever, they're so noisy.
They're noisy, screaming
pigs. And you walk up to these places and you would literally not know that these operations were there. And I think it's a real testament to what our producers are doing these days to create secure, safe environments where they can create cheap, safe, affordable food that we can be proud to put on our dinner table.
Absolutely. So let's bring in one of our guests here representing AFAN, and it's Willow.
Hi,
Marilyn.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great today.
We're a fan of AFAN.
We appreciate that very much, and your partnership is extremely important to us.
So explain a little bit about what your group does here, for those that maybe not know.
Sure. AFAN is the Alliance for the Future of Agriculture in Nebraska, and we are a group that wants to support all of agriculture and help tell the story. And so we come together with all different parts of the industry, all of the different commodity groups, all of the livestock groups, the young producers that you see today and the FFA that you just visited with and the ag manufacturers, and we try to tell our story about how vitally important agriculture is to Nebraska, even to the families that live in urban areas like Omaha and Lincoln.
And specifically, I want to talk a little bit about livestock because, as we were saying, people who haven't been to a modern livestock operation, I think, have some misconceptions that really, if they can take one of your tours, I know a lot of times you will do these tours, if they can visit with somebody that they know that runs a great livestock operation, I think they would be surprised to see what really happens, don't you think?
Oh, that's right, Steve. And we find that people that we take to the farm are just so amazed by the technology that growers use today to help their animals be comfortable and be the best possible animal that they can be.
We see a feedlot operation that we visited this spring, and you learn about all of the different things that they are doing there to care for those animals, be responsible, and some great young folks that you're working with, and folks of all age, but great producers in the state, right?
Oh, there are wonderful producers in this state, and they are people that are looking towards the future, and they're finding ways with nutrition. The steers and the animals you saw in that feedlot have a better balanced diet than you and I do today to help them be comfortable and to grow the way that they should grow.
Because there's misconceptions. People think that people are just pumping them full of vaccines and hormones, and you hear all of those horror stories. I mean, that's what sometimes sticks to people's minds, but you guys can help clear that up.
We definitely can, and we can take them right to the source where the animals are being grown and finding out that the healthier those animals and the more natural those animals are, and we meet their needs, not only physically but psychologically and comfort and water and nutrition, and they truly are comfortable and produce the best food for human consumption.
Sometimes you even have a porch cordoned off on your house for those baby calves. There's a lot of care going into all of these, and just you guys really do represent that. What are you doing out here at Husker Harvest Days?
Well, out here we're connecting all of the dots. We're talking to the young FFA people. We're talking to all of our partners. We're trying to put it all together so that we can work throughout the industry and tell the story. Thursday we're taking another tour, and we're taking 30 grocery store managers and dietitians and chefs to the farm to help them understand exactly where the food is coming from that they are in turn either selling or preparing for their clients.
Wonderful.
Willow, we're almost out of time, but I was talking with Greg Iva, our state ag director, and he makes the point that livestock, it's economic development in rural areas. Just quickly tell us how important agriculture is to this state.
Well, livestock is so important. For every dollar of livestock sales, there's 62 cents of non-agricultural final sales created in the state.
Very good.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.